What's poppin', everybody? Welcome to Snaggletooth Mike's review, East New York's finest. You already know who it's hosted by. Yes, my office is a pigsty. My wife gave me the business yesterday morning about it. Normally it's clean up, but I haven't been up here. Like this box right here, I got from Micro Center like fucking before the summer. And because my speakers went bad that I got from this nice Bose system that went bad, and that's actually a Sound Blaster Katana something, and I haven't plugged it up here as of yet. And I paid like $400 on it, and it was on sale, and that's still sitting there. But I had some drama this week. Of course, my life wouldn't be full without having drama, right? I think drama is like an aura that orbits me like a halo over my head. One thing, regardless on how you feel about me or whatever, you can never take nothing from me. You could take all my verbalization as straight facts and calling a spade because that's exactly what the fuck it is. But I don't like fake people, and I don't like drama, and I don't like stupidity and dumb idiots. And there's a couple people at Red, White, and Blue I just never liked. And I've had issues with one guy a couple of times, but this is the last straw. I will never deal with him again for nothing. I don't give a fuck. Old big-nosed, guinea, dirty, bummy old bastard. I just don't want to have nothing to do with him ever again. This is like the third or whatever time we've had issues. I don't like hypocrites and fake people, which means this is why I'm very uptight and why I don't get along with a lot of people, because a lot of people do that behind your back, talking shit, and I don't like that. And all these guys do that. They all sit here, bitch, moan, and complain, and talking about how they hate this person, this fucking guy got this and that, because they think they're entitled to shit. But then when you get something, they get jealous and mad like overgrown children. I'm not going to mention nobody else's names because I'm just not going to, and I'm not going to really put no more thought or ranting into it on my video. I just wanted to say that because last Friday I got a decent amount, I think like 13 games. I think most of them were GameCube games. I think some of them were anywhere from 20 to maybe 35-ish dollars. And then went to the flea market Saturday. Really didn't have no good luck there, which ironically last Thursday it was crappy. It was crappy at Columbus. Then Friday I got that stuff at Red, White, and Blue. And then Saturday it was crappy for me at the Meadowlands. And then straight from Meadowlands, I went back to Red, White, and Blue. I was there for some hours. Did my time waiting around, and I wound up getting some other games and stuff like that. One game happened to be a Pokemon DS game, I believe, and it had a Pokemon Game Boy Advance game inside of that. Then of course, whenever you get shit like these guys, they love being like little bitches. They love running around and showing everybody each other's eBay accounts and all that. I'm like, I don't like that. I mean, I think it's a Jersey thing. Now, New York, we be on our bullshit. We don't like backstabbing bullshit. This is why motherfuckers get killed and hurt in New York over dumb shit. Over here in Jersey, it's more like, see, I come from an area where you don't find a lot of Hispanics, Caucasians, or blacks that sit there, wrap up towels, and smack each other on the ass like they in frat houses. We don't do that. New York, we move a certain way. I mean, you got snakes everywhere, but we just move a certain way, especially when you come from where I come from. And out here, everybody want to sit there and smack each other on the ass and give each other wet willies and all that shit. That shit that, you try doing that shit in where I come from, you're gonna get a bullet in the head. People, we don't play that shit like that. And I have no tolerance to arrogant, fucked up pieces of shit, two-faced bigots. I don't like bigots. I don't like stereotypical narcissists. I don't like hypocrites. And these guys, they sit there and they talk about each other like fucking dogs. Then they'll sit there and have conversations with each other. And I'm always flabbergasted because I just can't apprehend it. Then everybody wonder why he's always so uptight, why he's always so angry, because I don't like the way certain people move. So just to pass time, I would have a little jokey joke every once in a while, have a little conversation, but I keep it moving because I don't really feel comfortable around these guys because I already know the kind of snakes and hypocrites they are. So I kind of keep my distance from them until wind is blowing in my direction. Now, this other individual that I spoke about earlier, he basically did some grimy shit. Where I asked him to grab some stuff because my hands were full. He would have never went for to grab it if I didn't say anything. So to be sneaky, yes. I mean, yeah, he did give me some other games, but I was specific. And if if it was silver or anything else, you know how many times I've seen shit I know I can make money on, and other people grabbed it or like, oh, can you get that for me? And I'll hand it to them, knowing it's money. But see, that's the difference between me and a lot of people at the flea market and up here is I don't really. This is not just it. It has nothing to do with. I mean, my bank account, my persona, and who I am is way more bigger and a bigger magnitude than any of this shit ever is. And I mean, I actually have insurance through American Collector. Both of my whole house is insured through our insurance, and then I have insurance through through collectors, American Collectors Insurance as well. For both my rooms with all my stuff, and it's up there. It's crazy. I have stopped putting shit on the list because everything you get, you got to list, and it's way too much shit to list everything. You know what I'm saying? And I've never been the kind of person to toot my own horn and or tell somebody what I'm financially worth and shit because it's none of nobody's business. But a lot of people just figure, oh, he's a nigger, he's a black guy, he's here with us. So, but you got another guy that owns a business and he's making a lot of money too. But because he happens to be Caucasian, people will say, oh, well, yeah, he got money because he's white. Oh, you don't have money because of your beard. Dude, I'm okay. I'm financially okay. I am not your average, typical, broke-ass, jigaboo nigga off the street. I am more financially okay than almost anybody in the Meadowlands, Columbus, and or thrifting, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit speaks for itself. I done gotten rid of shit and got stuff. I mean, I do this because it gives me something to do. It's a hobby for me. How many times you guys done seen this room transfer over? And I've spent hundreds of thousands on all types of shit. And I've gotten rid of that stuff, got this stuff, got rid of that, got this, got rid of that, blah, 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 back and forth. And it always is crazy. And when I go into it, like I'm spending thousands, not couple of 50s and hundreds. I'm spending thousands. I got over $200 and something thousand on just this room alone. I don't need you to believe me. I don't give a fuck if you believe me or not. You know what I'm saying? So when I sell my stuff for $10,000, $15,000 on Facebook Marketplace, I get people saying, "Oh, you're crazy. You're asking too much." Why am I asking too much? Because you're gonna ask double on it, but you want to get it for peanuts. This is how a lot of you Caucasians are out there. A lot of you guys are sneaky, in your window, stupid ass motherfuckers that like to do this shit. And like you guys like to buy shit for a quarter and then sell it for hundreds on a dollar or dollars on hundreds, what the fuck you say. You know what I'm saying? My other room is crazy. You think this is nothing compared to my other room. Like, everybody always keep asking me, "Oh, when you gonna do a video? When I'm in the mood and I'm ready to do it." You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do it. Until then, I'll do what the fuck I want to do, and I just may not ever do it because I've been talking about doing this shit for over 2 years. But this time last year, this was full of He-Man, She-Ra, Mask, right here, and some other figures I had here. And then on this side, this wall where you can't, opposite of this one, you can't really see, but it was all G1 Star Wars. I'm talking about almost everything from Star Wars to Empire Strike Back to Return of the Jedi. All that shit was all around here. I've gotten rid of all that, got rid of it for great. I mean, I'm talking about to steal to people, and then still turn around and got this stuff. And I don't know how many times I done changed video games in my basement and whatever. And when these guys get video games and stuff, I don't say shit. Most of the time, if I see something I like, I'll be like, "Hey, are you willing to sell it?" And then they hesitate and give me this look like, and I'm like, "All right, well, if you ever do, let me know." They never do. But I don't like to force nobody, or I just feel funny about that. You know what I'm saying? Just as funny as how I look with this gap between my teeth. But anyway, so outside, and I promised I wasn't gonna do that, and I already spent almost 10 minutes on ranting about drama and bullshit. But so Friday I got about 13 GameCube games. Saturday I got some other games. I don't remember what they are, but I do know that they're. Then I think it's like 1 or 2 games that are okay, which I mentioned. One was that Pokemon DS game with a Pokemon GBA game inside, and the other games I don't remember, but I took them all. So that was between Friday, Saturday. Then Monday was the drama. Then I got some game stuff, and I think I picked up on Tuesday. I think I picked up the boxed Wii, and I got another Wii, a black one, and some other shit. The last couple of days. Yesterday I got some games. I just took all the ones that I thought were worth at least $8 to $10 each. I mean, I could at least get double my money on mass majority of them, because the most of them were like around $2.99 or $3.99 each. So most of them were worth around $8 to just around $12-13. But you know, you get more money in bulk. You know what I'm saying? So I took all of those. That plus I really waited for that. Some other guys grabbed some stuff, and I wasn't mad at people that I don't fuck with grab stuff. I don't give a shit. As long as I get mine. But now I'm on some aggressive shit. You know, because before I was never really aggressive when I start coming back around. Because I don't like, I just like the flea markets, I don't like to do that. I'm not the kind of person, if I see something that I like and somebody's digging in a box or a bin, I don't go in that box or bin. I have etiquette. I don't think that, it's a rule that everybody, if you see somebody digging through a bin or a box, if you don't know them, or if you don't invite, or if they don't invite you over to it, you should stay out of it. Because at the end of the day, that person is looking through it, and if the shoe was on the other foot, you wouldn't like it. But a lot of people are hypocrites. They're like, all right, they don't give a fuck. What's good for you is good for you, and what's good for you is meant for me. That's just the way they are. You know what I'm saying? And I just can't deal with that bullshit. But anyhow, I wanted to show you guys this stuff. So this kid that I got into a physical confrontation, I don't know if it was a year ago now. Maybe I think it was over a year. We got into a physical altercation. I'm glad I didn't go in the way I wanted to. I mean, the way I normally would. Because it's funny, a lot of these guys think I'm just somebody to play around with, and they don't know me at all. I like how, this is why I had a cousin that always called me Perception. That speaks for itself. You know, you got people that think I'm a non-threatening this and that, but you don't know me. You know, I'm that nigga you don't want to play games with. But a lot of these guys, they just think shit's sweet, and it's not. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not that kind of dude you want to play games with, because I can get very dangerous and violent and set you up for some fucked up shit very, very quickly if need be. You know what I'm saying? And there are some people that I have no problem putting in that category, just because, sometimes you do want to like fucking make an example out of people, but I already know what comes with that. So I'm really trying to woosah shit. But I just feel that it's better if I just stay away from certain people and they stay away from me and keep it like that. Because at the end of the day, I don't drive in with them. I don't leave with them. And I'm the kind of person, I could stand anywhere and be around a whole bunch of groups of motherfuckers that hate me and dislike me. I do that all the time on the line at the flea market and walk around the flea market. And even other customers, they don't like me, but they're like, hey, I can get good shit from this guy. They play that friendly extortion, the Caucasian friendly extortion game. I mean, that's everywhere. That's both flea markets. But I have a very small handful of people that I consider friends and family in Meadowlands. In Columbus, the handful of people are a lot more. There's a lot more. Because I just have a certain rapport with some of them. But there's maybe 3 or 4 people that I really consider family and friends in Meadowlands. But there's a lot more people. I mean, I haven't broken bread with them, but there's a lot more people that are more straightforward at Columbus. And I don't mean the people like they're more straightforward and more family than the handful of people I'm talking about in the Meadowlands. I'm talking about like just an average of other people. Just to get that out the way, because somebody might, this motherfucker said this. People do that. This is why I stopped mentioning what I paid for from this person and that person, and the reason why I have so many issues with bullshit is because a lot of people are bullshit. And me being the kind of person I am, I have a no to low tolerance for bullshit and bullshitters. So that's why I'm always complaining about certain people and certain things, because I don't like a lot of shit. All right, so this here, I know what this is. This came in the mail. I know this should be a post stand for that Cobra surveillance thing that I have. I got 2 of them up there. And I did have to buy this. This is something I should have brought a while ago. And I just totally forgot about it until one of them almost fell on top of me. I don't even know how that even happened. And yeah, so yep, that's it. That's the post for that Cobra surveillance thing. As you could probably, there you go. You can see it now. And this thing cost me like $16, man. I think like 16 or 17. That's tax and shipping included. And most, I think I got another one in the room, some 1 or 2 of them, and I think these things are glued to them anyway because they snap and break. But I don't really give a flying fuck, you know. It's, to me, it's complete. Whether it's glued or not, I don't give a shit. You know, they're from the fucking early 80s. I mean, come on, man. What? So there you have that. I do gotta put that. I'll put that right here. I know where it is. And then so that kid Ross, the one I was mentioning, he sold me all this stuff. He didn't have to, you know. I would definitely say that he didn't have to. So we got this vamp. I'm gonna put this in. I got a bin in my trailer of G.I. Joe parts and figures and stuff. So that's gonna go in there with that, along with the figures and stuff I have down there. And along maybe with this little Ram cycle. And then there's just all this stuff here. And he did send me. Let me see if I can. He did send me pics and stuff. Like I said, I trust everybody once until everybody fuck me over. So I'm not gonna, you know, show pictures. I mean, I'm not gonna compare pictures. I don't think I have to do that. I just wanted to, you know what I mean? It's a lot of shit here. You guys really probably can't really see that, but I think some of these pictures like are multiples. They're just like different angles and more close. But this is everything that he sent me, along with texts and stuff. So yeah, just wanted to show that. I did pay up for this for about 3 or so months. I've gotten like a couple of figures that came out of Red, White, and Blue, and one happened to be I think a Spin Master Predator, and then the other one was a NECA Predator, which that was the one he wanted, and I did have it. I kept it. I just couldn't find it, and I was like, oh, when I find it, it's yours, don't worry about it. And then I was like, oh, I found it, and he was like, yo, you know, that's cool. And he said, well, how much? I said the same price you offered before, $30. So he thought I forgot, but I didn't. I don't do slick shit or underhanded nonsense. A lot of people told me don't deal with him, don't buy nothing from him, don't do trades because he's gonna fuck you over or whatever. I think it's more of a respect thing. Everybody's different, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes people forget, sometimes people change their mind. He changed his mind a couple times, and it didn't even agitate me because I was already thinking that we may or may not have done a deal, but the deal wound up being made. Again, here it is. You guys basically seen everything. Well, you ain't see everything. This is a bag of stuff he was telling me about. So a lot of these figures I am going to go ahead and... this guy is definitely not G.I. Joe. I mean, he said it was a bag of stuff that was kind of broken or whatever. You got here a ripcord, ooh, with a chewed up face. So he's gonna be basically parts. So I paid over 100. I paid under 200 for this. That's probably the best way to put it. You got this messed up Zartan. There way too many ads. We got this Doity messed up Ice Boy. I haven't really paid attention to this, so I don't know. And this thing looked like somebody really fucked up this Cobra Commander. But he does have... only thing he has really is just the arms, which I'll probably do something with those. Funny, ironically, considering that I just brought his arm for one of the other figures. You got this messed up, what's his name again? Copperhead. These I'll just throw in a bin with the stuff that I have. And you got this messed up Cobra guy. Actually, he's not messed up. He's just missing his head. He's like a 25th anniversary body. We do have this Sergeant Slaughter. He's seen better days, but he could have seen worse. Look like somebody's dog got to this. But he could be used as parts. And we got this Cobra Lamprey. Got a good, he basically got a good upper, he's just missing that one arm. Then you got this upper torso of Armored Cobra Commander. So he said there was some good stuff in his bag, but he don't really notice stuff like this, but I wouldn't consider this being anything near good. You got some parts and Lamprey's broken hand. So yeah, this is all just scrap bullshit. I don't know why he thought that this was good, but I wasn't really booking on the bag, only because the bag wasn't my interest. All this was. So we do have here a decent condition blue Pilot. I think this is and he doesn't have a hole in his head, so I think I know which one this is. This is like from one of the ones that come in a little box. So I believe I need him. So that's a win. Then we have here one of Destro's guys. He's seen better days. I think that's the Stiletto Driver or something like that. We got here Nemesis Enforcer. So he's basically like a $15 figure. So I'm gonna put him just as 15 by himself. We got Iceberg. He's another, I'll say $15 figure. I could say 10. I'll say 10. Let's be fair. This guy has a busted crotch. So he'll go over here with this guy, so I know what's what. We got a decent condition Cross Country. So he's like a $15 figure. Oh, and okay, and we got here Frostbite. Another $15 figure. I say 10. We got Torpedo, not in bad condition. I say 15. We got a version 2 Storm Shadow, very good condition, very tight. He's about 15. I'm just going low. I don't like to rob myself. Unfortunately, this Lifeline is missing his crotch. We got here another Frostbite. So yeah, $10 on him. This guy is not G.I. Joe, so I'm gonna put him in this thing, and he's a little busted up. So, and unfortunately, he has a busted crotch. This is like one of those Cobra Ills, but his crotch is busted. So I'm just gonna put him over here. And we got Shipwreck in good condition with the hook. So he's like a $25 figure all day, and his hook is there. And we got Dr. Mindbender with a screwed up face. My man got a real messed up face. Look like somebody kid really like biting these things. And we got one of these Cobra guys, which I have plenty of. But he's still like a $10 figure. So he'll just go over here with these guys. Actually, let me move this crap out the way and just put him here. And we got this guy, actually in decent condition. I'll say about $10. And we got here a Royal Guard, another $15. We got Topside, $10. Joe the Boxer. It'd have been dope if he had his mask, his breather, but he's like a $15 figure all day. And we got Slipstream in very good condition, about $15. And it looks like we got a made up Cobra guy here. Like he's a made up Joe. And we got Scoop, who looks like the late James Caan. Like $10. And we got, I forgot his name. I really want to be real careful with him because these guys love to break and they are extremely tight. He's about a $20 figure. I'll say 25 all day. That's a decent win. Unfortunately, we have a Marine that became Caitlyn Jenner. My man Leatherneck. And we got another Marine here. We got Gung Ho, Dress Blues. No insignia, but it's still a $15 figure. I think that's another leather. These are Leatherneck legs. Maybe there's another crotch here. We got parts too, and we got a Psych Out with his antenna in the back of his head. $10 all day. And we got here a very nice condition, no cracked elbows or nothing. Televiper. He's a keeper. And we got here a really decent condition Mainframe. $10. And we got here not so good condition Mercer from Saw Slaughter's Renegades. And we got here a Neo Viper from, I think, Rise of Cobra. Speaking of Southern Slaughter's Marauders, we also have Taurus. He's seen better days as well. I'll say $10 on each of them. He's not in the best condition. And we got Lift Ticket. He's like in this condition, I'll say a $10 figure. I mean, it's a good lot, man. For what it is, I'm all right with it. We got here Soldier from '94, about $10. And we got Airborne in really decent condition, about 20 bucks. And we got Blizzard, $10 all day. And we got a messed up Deep Six with a messed up head. But other than that, body's alright. Just a messed up head. Whenever something's messed up, I don't even put a price. That's why I haven't really put a price on it. We have here Cobra Bat. No insignia, but he's still a $25 piece, just like this. And here we have M. Bison from Street Fighter, about $15. And we got Bazooka's Homeboy, Alpine, about $15. I always forget this goddamn guy's name, but he should be worth like $15. And we got Dreadnought Torch in good condition, $20 all day. Dreadnoughts are always money. And a decent condition Southern Slaughter's Marauder Barbecue. Oh, I spoke too soon. He's got a busted thumb. About $20 because of that. We got another one of those Neo Vipers from the movie. And we got Rock and Roll, the original. He's another $20. And here we got Free Fall, but he has a Caitlyn Jenner issue. And we have a okay conditioned, well, he has a busted crotch, so I'm not going to keep him. Snow Serpent. Still $10 all day. I can't think of his name right now. It's embarrassing. But I'll say about $10. Wetsuit in good condition. About $10. We got Law in good condition with a great helmet. Say $15. And we got a blowtorch in good condition, other than he's been doing way too many abs. About 15 bucks. And Annihilator, I'm gonna keep him, but he's still like a $20 piece. Army build, y'all. And then here we got Undertow. I think this is Undertow. Another builder figure I'm gonna keep. I mean, you know what I mean. Unfortunately, we have Ace. He's been going up in price, but he has a busted crotch. He's seen better days. Still like fucking 15 bucks. And then we seem to have body parts. Let's see if I can find. I know I've seen his leg. Let's see if he has a decent crotch. And that would be a no. Okay. Wait, is this? Yep. So we do have another leather neck. U.S. Marines are the best, man. Busted crotch, but he's still like a $15 figure. I might just keep him, but he needs an O-ring. And looks like we have a quick kick, Alex. But he has two busted. Oh, he's all fucked up. Not even worth mentioning. Then we have a version 1 gung ho upper body. I thought I had. Oh, I probably got rid of the parts. Oh no, I do have. Okay, so there's another gung ho in here, but he has a busted crotch, and I'm pretty sure I'm not lucky enough. Let's see, quick kick is got a busted crotch here. Well, we just seem to have parts. Toll booth legs, Cobra bat legs, the gung ho upper body I just showed, one of the twins' legs. We have here, I think, Taurus's legs. We have the upper body of Cross Country, upper body of Mainframe, the legs of Low Light, one of the twins' crotch. We have the lower body to what's this guy? Oh my God! Wild Bill. So yeah, I definitely got my money's worth with this deal. I paid under $200 for everything. I'm happy with the deal. So we do have a Mainframe legs here, but no crotch. We do have Taurus's crotch here. We have here Cobra Commander's legs. And whose crotch is this? Cobra Commander's. With the crotch piece, so I might be able to build another Cobra Commander. And then looks like we just have everything else. Oh, and then you have, hold on. You have Lamprey's legs here. What's this? Looks like, is this Crystal Ball's leg? I think that's Crystal Ball. His lower legs. Then as far as animals, we have here Junkyard with his leash, and then we have Noga Hide's fucking warthog. Then we have weapons and such. So we have two warthogs. Alright. Let's see what we got here. So we have Mainframe's computer. We have the weapons pack satchel for Beachhead. We have here a Cobra Bat's backpack. This is just something. We have the Polar BS Snow Serpent's backpack. I forgot what missile this goes. I think this goes to the Wolverine. This is definitely not G.I. Joe. That's not G.I. Joe. I think this is weapon pack helmet, weapon pack gun. That's Lego. I can't think of which helicopter right now. Then we have here a couple of, we got a leatherneck backpack and I think a Cobra Vipers. You got here, I think that's Zap's bazooka, but a weapon pack version. Definitely not G.I. Joe. I think that's Sectar's. Spearhead's crotch and Spearhead's helmet. A bootleg blowtorch's backpack, or not bootleg, but a weapons pack. Definitely A-Team related. I think that goes to the well. One of the Dreadnoks backpacks, I think that's torches. Snowcat's missile skis. One is original. I think one's either Night Force or one's original or whatever the fuck. And we have Big Boa's punching bag, but no post. Here's Doc's whatchamacallit. Here is a Snowcat's call that shit windshield wiper. Some more missiles, couple of stands, which I definitely need. Even though two's brown and two's blue, but that's okay. Some more missiles. Not worth mentioning. Some more guns. Some more miscellaneous bullshit. Ooh. That is expensive. Oh, it's broken, but Outback's gun. A black gun that goes to hardballs is gray, so this is probably like a I forgot what that goes to, but yeah. So this is pretty okay, man. Pretty okay. Not bad at all. So again, let's say 10. 10's 20, 30, even though he's fucked up, 40, 20, 60, 15, so that's 75, 75 and 15, it's 90, 90 and 10, 100, 125, 150, 170, 180, 190, 200. So I'm already basically almost half of what I paid for all this. So I'm happy. Definitely happy. So to Ross, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Some of these are keeping it. Then got more here. Another 20, 10. So that's like what, 225, right? No. Well, it doesn't matter at this point. I mean, the money's there. So I did all right. He's a keeper. I'll just put these in bags and whatchamacallits and just resell these shits. I'll figure out what I'm doing with what. Bag them and tag them and put them out for sale. He's the only one that's really a keeper. These three. Oh, these four. So you got Undertow, Televiper, this guy, and him, and then that leatherneck. So yeah. So that's that. That is what I got today. I got it through thrifting, but I didn't get it thrifting. And then like just parts and other miscellaneous crap. So anyway, thanks for watching. Peace.